Hello students, today we are going to discussing about the roles and responsibilities of the investigator during the clinical trials. First we will see the what is mean by this investigator. Investigator is the person who is going to start or initiate the clinical trial, and his responsibility is that the clinical trial is conducted according to the signed investigator statement, investigation plan and applicable regulatory requirement. Why he is going to checking all of these means? Why? Because the investigator should protect the subject's rights, safety and well-being. Not only this, the investigator should control the drug use in clinical trials. Here, both the safety of the drug use and the safety of the subjects in the clinical trial are protected by the investigator. This is the definition of the investigator. Next we will see the qualifications of an investigator. Okay, for proper conducting of the clinical trial, the investigator should be qualified by education, training and experience. These investigator qualifications are prescribed or framed by the Medical Council of India. Okay, the investigator thoroughly familiar with the safety, efficacy and how to use the investigational products as per protocol. He should know all of this. So what is meant by the safety and efficacy and how to use the investigational products as per protocol given. Okay, he also should know about the all GCPs, SOPs and other regulatory requirements. These are some of the important qualifications of the investigator. Okay, next we will see the roles and responsibilities of the investigator. Investigator will have 11 responsibilities to conducting a proper clinical trial. Those are, first one is medical care of study subjects. Okay, here investigator is one of the qualified medical practitioner. That's why he or she only taking decisions regarding the study related medical decisions. If there is any adverse drug reactions or happen during the clinical trials, medical care is given by the investigator to cure this adverse drug reactions. Not only that, medical care during the clinical trial, and if any other physicians are taking care about the subjects other than the investigator, investigator should inform to the subjects about that other physician. If the subjects are drop out from the clinical trial, their medical care and their follow-up procedures are the responsibility of the investigator. These are some of the medical care given by the investigator to the study subjects in case of ADR, in case of any other physicians are takeovering, in case of any dropped out candidates are there, subjects are there. In those cases, how the investigator is taking care, giving medical care to the subjects is the first and prime responsibilities of the investigator. The next responsibility is monitoring and auditing of the records. Okay, here investigator shall allow the sponsor, ethical committee and CRO or any other authorized persons or the regulatory authority to monitor and to conduct, to audit the records and procedures of the clinical trial. Investigator also ensure that the persons involved in the study are well aware. That means aware means they should know all about the protocol, SOPs and SOPs, product, that means investigational product and study related duties and function, that means even sponsor to regulatory authorities, all the persons should know about the protocol and SOPs and investigational products and study related duties and function. This is the second responsibilities of the investigator, like monitoring and auditing of the clinical trial record. Okay, the third responsibility is like communicating with the ethical committee. Here see here, before starting the clinical trial, the investigator must know whether the study is approved by the ethical committee or not. Okay, if there is any changes in the protocol, if these changes are increasing the risks in the subjects or affecting the clinical trial, if there are any deaths reported like autopsy or terminal medical reports are there, in these cases investigator should report or communicate with the ethical committee and to the monitor and to the sponsor. If there are any ethical issues are there, that ethical issues is increasing the risks in the subjects or if they are affecting the clinical trial, in those cases compulsory the investigator should communicate these changes, these ethical issues with the ethical committee and the sponsor. Next, the fourth responsibility is complying with the protocol. Here compliance means adapt or follow the protocol. Okay, the investigator shall always follow the protocol given by the sponsor. The investigator can change the protocol content when there is any hazards to the subject, that means any risks to the subjects, without prior approval of the ethical committee. Okay, next we will see that the next responsibility, the fifth responsibilities of the investigator is supply, storage and handling of the investigational product. Okay, this is the primary responsibilities of the investigator to take care about the investigational product. Okay, he should maintain the all records of the product delivery to the site study and product used by the each subject and product returned to the sponsor or disposal of unused products. All the records should be maintained by the investigator. All this records should be include the dates, quantities, batch or serial number, expiry date and code number, etc. Not only these, investigator also ensure that the product is stored under a specified conditions and are used only accordance with the protocol. How the investigational product is supplying, storing and handling during the clinical trial is the primary responsibilities of the investigator. Okay, the sixth responsibility is selection and recruitment of the study subjects. Okay, investigator should select the subjects according to the protocol requirements and should be select without any errors or without any bias. Okay, investigator shall keep a confidentiality list of names of the all subjects who are entering into the clinical trial. Before entering into the study, pre-study screening will be available to the all subjects must enter into the screening log. Okay, before entering in the study, all the details we should enter in one log, that is called screening log. After screening, there will be a enrollment log is available. My first one is screening log. In that we will enter all the details of the subject. Next, after screening, then we will enter the subjects into enrollment log is available. The screening and this enrollment log is maintained by our investigator. After enrollment of this subject, the investigator should provide sufficient information about the trial to the subjects going to involving in our clinical trial. Okay, the next responsibility is randomization. Okay, if there is any randomization study procedures are there, these randomization study procedures are followed by our investigator. This randomization code is broken only in accordance with the protocol requirements. Next one is informed consent process. Investigator shall communicate with the study subjects regarding the informed consent and the content of the informed consent form. What and all content is there on the informed consent form, that should be communicated by the investigator to the subjects. Once after informing about the study procedures, investigator will take consent or sign from the subject. If there is any changes in the informed consent during the trial, those changes should be informed by the investigator to the subjects. The next responsibility is records and reports. Okay, in case of any records and reports, including case report from the accuracy and the completeness, legibility should be maintained by the investigator. Okay, if in clinical trial means always we should have this case report form. The case report form accuracy, completeness, that should be maintained by our investigator. If there is any changes in the case report forms, those are explained by the investigator. Investigator should store all these records of the changes and corrections whenever the regulatory authorities is coming and they will ask any questions regarding the case report form. Then the investigator shall explain about all of these changes and corrections about the case report forms. Next one is progress report. Here investigator shall submit the written summaries of the study status periodically as specified in the protocol to the sponsor, ethical committee and regulatory authorities. What under the study is going, that all the study requirements, the study procedures you want to write in a written format, and these progress reports are submitted to the sponsor, ethical committee and regulatory authorities by the investigator. The last responsibility is termination and final report. Okay, if the study is stopped in between because of some reasons, okay, if the study is terminated, that should be informed by the investigator to the study subjects, ethical committee and the regulatory authority. Investigator shall maintain all documents about the clinical trial as specified in essential documents list. Once after completion of the study, that should be informed by the investigator to the sponsor and ethical committee. These are the responsibilities of the investigator during the clinical trial, proper conducting of a clinical trial. Thank you.